Hello, this is another update on my alley walks for Belarus, for the women of Belarus fundraising initiative. I'm in the shadow of a very well-known building behind me, which is very appropriate because I've just hit the halfway mark in the distance that I'm covering, which is 100 miles. So I have today hit 50 miles, which is not bad, as I keep saying, for someone with back problems and the remnants of long COVID. Now, sitting in Westminster sounds like a good place to say that there has been some response from our government, but it's not really adequate. With what's happening in Belarus, it's happening in Europe, so if it's happening in Belarus, it can happen anywhere. Yesterday, someone I know well, a journalist, an independent thinker, was convicted of treason for doing his job and reporting honestly and accurately what he has observed in his home country of Belarus. He faces up to 15 years in prison. Prison in Belarus is very different to how it is in the UK. I have read and translated testimonies from people who have themselves experienced torture and witnessed it and heard it. This is happening here. That is happening now. One of the testimonies, a Russian girl called Alessia, she said it's like something out of a film, a horror film. It was like something from the days of Stalin's repressions, or a Nazi concentration camp. And Belarusians, given the level of suffering they experienced during World War II, for them to compare this to the Nazis really means something. One of the people who was arrested for taking part in a protest was a pensioner who, as a child, was hidden during the war. She was from a Jewish family and she was saved because a non-Jewish family saved her and hid her from the invading Nazi forces and the inevitable consequences. There were concentration camps in Belarus, as increasingly there are today. Now, she said that this is worse. This is what is going on now is worse than what the Nazis inflicted on the Belarusian population. And she said why? She said it's because it's our own people. We are being repressed by our own people. The Belarus Women's Foundation is doing amazing work. We have collected the testimonies of these women who want to be seen and heard. They need it. It's an important part of healing from trauma to be heard. I know this from personal experience. We have submitted these testimonies to the International Court in The Hague, asking for criminal proceedings against Lukashenko and his associates. Please, if you can, donate to help us do more of this work, to make sure that more of the women of Belarus are seen and heard. Živie Belarus! More sanctions now, more meaningful sanctions now. Thank you.